Welcome back to the Addiction Inoculation in my office, in which we speak privately, just the two of us, about preventing substance use in kids. Yesterday, we talked about the beginning of the genetics question, and I want to expand on that today a little bit by talking about epigenetics. When we talk about genetics, there isn't just one gene that we can point to and say, oh, if we can just flick that out using CRISPR technology, we'll be all set. There'll be no substance use disorder. It's not that simple. It's tied into a lot of different genes in our DNA. One of the things we have to talk about is something called epigenetics. Epi means above, so above the genes. Epigenetics is an evolving field, and it's fascinating, but essentially it means that our environment, the things that we experience during our life, the trauma, the stress, even the good stuff, can affect how our genes express themselves, what gets turned on, what gets turned off. If you want to read a really interesting article about this, go look up Carl Zimmer's article on the Dutch hunger winter. It was in the New York Times a couple of years ago. It turns out that during a time of famine, sometimes genes can be turned on, can be turned off, and that can lead to intergenerational issues around something that you would think would be an experience of just one generation. And it's not. That's not how this works. So we're going to be talking more about trauma later. There's a beginning.